Welcome to Academy Answers Podcast, a show dedicated to inspiring and providing actionable advice on life, business, happiness, success, and reaching your full potential. Have you ever felt frustrated that life isn't working out the way you expected? Have you been searching for answers without success? You've come to the right place. Each week, we bring you perspectives, ideas, and actionable content. We share with you proven and time-tested step-by-step strategies to help you live the life you deserve and make your dreams a reality. From health to finances to relationships to business, we provide the insights and strategies you need to reach your full potential. So buckle up and plug in, because Academy Answers Podcast is about to take you to a new level of personal success.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Academy Answers Podcast, the podcast where we talk about happiness, success, full potential, living your best life. If you're just driving, what type of word is that? If you're just joining us for the first time, this is your first time finding this podcast, thank you. Thank you so much for coming here, and I hope you get some value. We talk about topics that we get from our blog. Our readers reach out to us, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, this podcast. People reach out to us and we have a conversation. I'm never talking at you, I'm talking to you. Many people disagree with my option and my arguments. That's fine, it's okay. Nobody have it all figured out. But I believe in something. And that's what we all go by. We go by what we believe in. And I'm passionate about it to actually come here every day and do that for the last 6 years. And I've been doing this before even I knew what I was doing, which is helping people to see life in a different way, see life in the perspective that suggests that you are a unique being and you are created for something special. You are meant to be here. There are no extra pieces in the universe. And you, no matter where you are, no matter your background, your race, your ethnicity, your moral values, your upbringing, no matter what it is, you are created for something special, and you're meant to thrive, not just to survive. And you have within you the seed of greatness, and it's only a matter of you deciding, making a decision, and taking the actions. So today's question is, I have an idea for a business. What do I do next? I want to change my life. I want to get this idea going, and I want to make something of it. I've been listening to you and many other people for a long time, and I think I am going to take the leap. And it's always so, it gives me the chills to hear someone deciding that they have thought about something and they have had the courage. I think it was George Bernard Shaw who said that courage is the greatest attitude of the mind next to honor. Just the courage. Courage is the mother of self-confidence, because somewhere in there, once you have that courage, it morph into the confidence to go out there and do it. And confidence is not a big bolster stand that, oh, I can do this and it doesn't matter. Confidence is just the decision that I'll take the next step. That is, confidence is just a feeling that's in you that give you the power to feel that, look, it might work for me and I'm going to take this action. And it doesn't mean that you're always sure or you're certain or you got this power base and you feel like it's just something that makes you move to the next step and give you an inkling of hope that you have something in you and you could pull this off. So having that is a big step. I applaud you on it. I commend you. Next thing, from an idea, there are two things. I like to make 2 or 3 things when I explain something, because I want to be as practical as possible. I don't want to bring you down into a mumbo jumbo. It's not a sales page. I'm not trying to bring you on a webinar. I'm not trying to sell you a book. I'm not trying to trigger your emotional points. I am just here to help you to see things in a different perspective, to probably bring home some of the knowledge from my experiences and some of the knowledge from my learning to you, to help you on your journey. That's all I'm here for. Not a pitch, not a sell, not I know all, or not I am better off. None of that stuff. Once you have had an idea and you believe in that idea, now in these days, what I would love to say to you that it is much easier than 15-25 years ago, when you have had an idea where you actually have to put money and time and wait many years to test it out. Now you have Google toolbar, now you have search bar, you have a YouTube search bar, you have a Facebook search bar, and you have all of the internet to research your idea. Many companies, big companies, make that mistake too. Many small companies, all sizes, make that mistake at some point in time, maybe of deciding that they're going to launch an idea that they like, but nobody wants it. It's not a bad idea, but nobody wants it. Maybe the timing is wrong, or probably people just don't want it. You have to find out if the model you're choosing is something that people are out there actively searching for, looking for online. And you say, well, maybe it's not an online business, but every business is online. Because if you run a local shop and you sell anything, even if you're not online, people are going to Google stuff about it, and you will see other people doing it. And that is how you know if there is a demand, if it will make sense, if there is a thriving market for it. Because business means you want to make a profit. You want a market. And all of businesses, whether profit or non-profit, rides on profitability. Because if nobody is profitable, the charity will not get any money. Somebody has to be making a profit. So research your business idea. Go deep, listen to some people who have been doing it, look at their models, see if the market is out there, understand what you're getting into. That's the first thing. The next thing, it's now from idea to plan. Get from idea to plan. What is your plan? Don't try to go around documenting your plan. It doesn't have to be in a nice, pretty binder, in a business plan that you take into the bank, but you need some paperwork, you need some documentation as to what you are doing. Don't jump out there and don't write down your costs, and don't write down your market analysis, and don't understand your budget, and don't understand your cost of sales, and go in, understand the numbers that you need to get together, look at those numbers, make an intelligent assessment of those numbers, if they can work. Put up all your costs, see what's going to cost you, how many months you're going to start before you're going to have to do before you start making money. You have to do that analysis. Run the business. Say, hey, so I have to buy this, I'd have to register it here, I have to do that, and do your numbers on it. And then you say, okay, I'm going to have to find the marketing piece. How am I going to do that? What's it going to cost me? And then I have the staffing piece. Do I need people, or can I do it by myself? And then you go into the finance piece. I have this money. Do I need more money? Work something out. It might not be to the T, it doesn't matter, but at least you have some form of a framework. Don't go in there blind from numbers. Maths is life. You need the maths on what you're doing. And then the golden thing, and this is, so important. I think it was John Wooden who said that his father told him that a good idea not executed upon, or a good idea executed upon, is better than a brilliant idea not executed on. So a good idea executed on is better than a brilliant idea not executed on. Ideas, plans, desires are nothing if you don't execute them. MySpace, poorly executed. There you have Facebook. BlackBerry Messenger service, poorly executed. There you have WhatsApp. And you see these trends happening over and over, where people have the same ideas, but one person executes it better. So it is the execution that you have to nail. You have to follow a model and and nail the execution. Once you have made the plan, once you have gone through your numbers and through your structure and your method and your model, you now have to decide, how do I best execute this? What are the best modes? What are the best strategies to execute these ideas? Because it will come to nothing if you can't execute it. Everybody say, have a plan, make a plan. I agree. A plan is a theory. A plan is a theory. You can plan to do anything you want. Everybody have plans. What we do, we overestimate our future selves. Like we think that, okay, I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and then we think that we think that naturally, because we say we are going to do it tomorrow, we'll wake up tomorrow morning and want to do it. It doesn't usually work that way, because we overestimate willpower. Willpower is not all that strong. It's something that start to deplete in the morning as you wake up. It's not all that strong. So you cannot decide to willpower your way into it. And so the execution of it is what is paramount. How well you're going to execute it. The next thing that you have to learn is that you must make learning a big part of your process. Documenting what you've learned from your experience, tracking everything, and also going out there to deliberately search for the information. You must be getting the information. Information is a commodity. I think my last podcast was close to this too. Is that if you're going to do business, you must understand first business on a whole, how businesses run, how businesses operate, how businesses scale, how businesses go forward, how businesses thrive. You must understand what are the principles, because those are principles. Those are not hit and miss, here and skewer 'em, all over the place, random stuff. It's a set of principles that account for businesses that grow and businesses that are successful and profitable. Know that. Go learn it. It's in books, it's online, it's on YouTube, it's everywhere. Go and learn it. Factors of business, business strategies, business books, buy them, learn them, read them. And next, you must understand your business. Who are your competitors? What are they doing? What work in your market? Where is your target audience? How do you reach your target audience? How do you get the best results? You must learn your business, because every business is different. Every industry is different. What work in one industry don't work in the other industry. So a lot of times we come into business from different persuasions and different backgrounds, and we think that, yeah, we're just going to do this the way we think that it might work. No, don't do that. Go research how it works and grab a model and work that model that you know or that you've seen is proven to work. It's easier now to figure that out because everybody's online doing it and showing it. Writing it, it's in books, it's everywhere. So it is much easier to figure it out now. You have no excuse for not getting the information. This is an information age. The last thing I want to share with you, last thing I'll tell you as you embark on your journey, as you come out here and try to implement your business idea, is that you must think big. Don't get into the habit of just wanting, just hoping I could get to 10, just wanting to get to 50. It is okay to set reachable goals, but think big. Because if you think small, you will stagnate. And if you stagnate, you will die. You will start to go backward. You know, back in the day when my mom used to have this guy my mom used to work for this guy who has this ice cream shop, bar, groceries. Growing community, he got the jump on it. Everybody was moving there, middle class, loads of development was going up there. He had his businesses, 3 businesses right on the center of these townships. And he was making bank. He was making so much money, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years in. And then one day, one guy decided, I'm going to do a wholesale. He came with a bigger business and wipe him out totally. Wipe him out. He could not even compete because he was sitting there contented with being small. He should have had that wholesale. Wholesale guy started to operate, was there 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. A guy came with a fancy supermarket with wholesale prices, wipe out the wholesale. The wholesale guy should have been the one who grew to the supermarket. Listen, there's no such thing as stability. Stability died in the Cold War. If you're contented with staying small, understand that you actually, what you're doing in effect is being contented with going backward, because that's what small is. Figure out, can I make this thing bigger? Or can I make something from this thing that is bigger? What do I mean by that? Let's say you have you're adding room to your house. You only have space to add one room, and the business idea is that you're going to add that room, you're going to rent it out, and you're going to earn $1,500 passive income from it at the end of every month, because the rent you collect from it will be $1,500. Fine. You're going to say how to scale it. Okay, you can't scale that. Okay, why not save that $1,500, keep saving it, and find another house that you can get a mortgage for and also get a positive return on investment every month for rent, a cash flow from it. I'm just saying that you have to be going in a direction of improvement and progress and growth. Two positions in life. You're either creating or you're degenerating. You're either growing or you're dying. There's no middle ground. There's no I can hold this down. That thing, all that stuff stopped in the 70s and 80s, when people could get a job and they get a big salary and a big retirement plan, and their money is in the bank with 16% interest. Those days are gone. These are the days when you have to stay in the game. You have to grow in the game, because everybody's out here, everybody's willing to compete, everybody's willing to take you on, and people will take your share, hands down. So there you go. From your idea, you must now decide, research your idea, decide whether or not it is only me who like this stuff, or there is a market for it. Once you have decided that there's a market for it, you set up a plan. How are you gonna approach this whole thing? What is my model? What do I do in the days? How do my business market itself? How do we get product to market? How do I respond to my customers having? What are my numbers? What it costs me? How much what I plan to make? What are my margins? How do I grow this thing to this? Plan it out. After you plan it out, how do you execute? What are your strategies for making this the best business ever? How do you nail down your processes? How do you figure this out to ensure that you can get this thing functional, efficient, and profitable? After you have done that, you have to, did I say execution? Yes, you must execute well. The plan that you have to execute it. You have to know how you're going to make it happen. The next thing you are going to have to do is you must think big. What are my wildly important goals? How big are they? Can they scale? Am I planning to scale? Where am I going with this business? What is my growth plan? Am I going to move by 10% every year? Do I need to go by 20? What do I need to go up? Don't say I want X and then I'll be good. That is a terrible premise to build your business on. So that's my 2 cents for you. All the best in your business. If there's anything else, you can reach out. Have a good one. Thank you.